Hey y'all, welcome to the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch. I am Susan, your hostess, and today we have some thrifty fun. I went to a antique mall, thrift store, the Amish community, and a Mennonite store over the weekend, and I'm super excited to show you what we found. So let's dig in. The first items I found, my daughter has given, or my daughters have given me family photos, and I told them I have no room on my wall for big pictures, so I wanted small pictures. So this is a double picture frame, little 3x5 or 3x4 picture frame. Was $1.99. And then I got another one, different color, but it's still the smaller picture frame, and it was $1.99 as well. I also picked up a 5x7. I couldn't remember all the sizes of the pictures that I received, but I thought that was a rather pretty frame, and it was also $1.99. And then I got one of the 8x10 frames for, again, $1.99. So I think I have enough frames for everything that they have given me. I hope that I've got the right frames. If not, I'll go back and find some more. But I thought that was a great way to get these pictures framed so they don't get damaged. And we can display them around the house, and I can see my grandsons and my daughters and my family. Let's see where I can set these. We are needing to test our soil, and I got a soil tester kit, and that's that, and it was a total of $2.99. So we're going to try this out and see how it does. There's 40 tests according to the packaging, so we're going to test that soil that is so sandy and see what we need to add to it to amend it. A lot of stuff I picked up are for future giveaways. This is a roasting chart refrigerator magnet. I paid 99 cents a piece, and I think I got 6 of these, so I'll probably keep one, and then 5 of them will be put in my giveaway box. Now, I may put a couple in my daughter's Christmas packages. I don't know yet, but this will be something that I can send out through the mail, and y'all can enjoy that. And instead of having to go online and look it up, it's right there on your refrigerator. I like that idea. We may not always have the internet service, y'all. So you need to be thinking about that when you're preparing your preps. We may not have all of our things that we're so used to now. I did pick up this. It's Gifts That Taste Good, and I really liked this little book. This is put out, I think, yeah, it's put out by Leisure Art. And it's got all kinds of recipes in here, like a chocolate cake, and sauces, neighborly gifts, cookies. It's got all kinds of ideas and food all the way through this book. And I just fell in love with the little kitty cat. Isn't that cute? So he's going to be a project for me. And I'm probably going to do an orange kitty, since our cat is an orange kitty. And we had a gray and black tabby. His name was Jack. And then we had a tuxedo kitty, and her name was Chiquita Banana. And so here is some more ideas. This is a bee basket, and then this one is orange muffins and orange sugar and a honey almond popcorn in that basket. Let's see what else was in here. And here was another kitty cat. I thought that was cute as well. And that's got some triple peanut butter cookies in it. Really cute, cute, cute. And then it's got a bunch of different bags and stuff that you can make, you know, out of paper bags. This is also a very nice gift, that nut sampler. And so for $2.99, I think that's a winner. I was so excited, y'all. I found fabric at one of our local thrift stores. Not only did I find fabric, but I found gingham cotton fabrics. At least I think they're cotton. And it was $3.49 a bag. I'm going to start opening these up. No, I'm sorry. It was $4.99 a bag. My bad. But for my aprons and different projects, I love working with gingham. I like anything that looks vintage. And so this has quite a amount of fabric in it. And this looks like it may be about a half a yard of this pink. I know the lighting's not that great in here, but it's the real small gingham print. And then it had a larger gingham print. And this is a yard of fabric, I'm pretty sure, or close to it. So I think I'm getting well worth my money. I've spent more than that on a yard of fabric when I get my discounts at Hobby Lobby or Joann Fabrics. We don't have a Hancock fabric anymore, and I do miss those. This one's got some scrap pieces in it. That's okay, because I do scrappy quilts. And somebody was probably preparing this for something, and this looks like it's about another yard of fabric. So for $4.99, I got 2.5 yards of fabric in that package. I think I get so excited about fabrics. And, you know, my mom and my dad both knew how to sew. My dad was an upholsterer, and my mother was a seamstress, and she could just sew just about anything. Now, this one has a lot of scrap in it, but that's okay, because, like I said, I do scrappy quilts, and these little scraps will come in handy. But they're already cut into strips. And let me see if I can get all the strips together. There's a bunch of strips there. And then it's got, you know, some little scraps left over from a project. And I loved this yellow. So there's another strip in that one. So that's probably about 1/3 of a yard piece. And this is probably, this is like a fat quarter. We're going to call it a fat quarter. But they are cotton, it looks like. And then I've got some where they have sewn one end of it, and it's got a really pretty stitch on it. So another fat quarter there. So I've got a lot of fat quarters in this. And there might be one in here that's a half yard or more, but that's okay. I use these for pockets and pot holders and all kinds of things. So anytime I can get fabrics like that, that's wonderful. And each of these packages that I'm opening up, and there's 4 of them, were $4.99 a piece. I was really disappointed that the tag wasn't 50% off, but it is what it is, and it would not be there the next time around. Now that doesn't feel like that first two pieces may be polyester blend on this. But it's still a good fabric. This is the orange, and you rarely ever see the orange anymore. So I was happy to see that. And that looks like it's probably a half a yard. Yeah. Yeah, it's probably about a half a yard there of that orange. That's a polyester blend. I can feel it. When you work with fabrics a lot, you can kind of tell what the fabrics are. This is also probably a polyester blend in this kind of a turquoise green color. And that's a half yard. That's a yard piece. So we know we've got at least a yard of that. And then we've got a quarter yard there. And it had some red in there. And this is, I know, at least a yard of fabric here. So I love getting these. There's so many projects I can do with these. Even the polyester blends. Now the polyester blends, I can use them for placemats. I can use them in some little toys like the kitty cat that I showed you in the book. And I think this is also another yard of red fabric. Just a larger print of the gingham. Super, super excited. A lot of fabric, y'all. This is a lot of fabric. And I'm going to get this all put away. And I also got some lavender. And it looks like it's another yard as well. So I am super, super stoked about that. I actually have an apron that has this lavender color in it, and I was trying to find something to go with that. And also to make the straps for the neck. That'll come in really handy. And then this last bag is all blues. So I've got a rainbow of colors. And let's see. This is quite a bit. I bet you this is two or maybe 3 yards of fabric here of that blue. And again, that is a cotton from the feel of it. Yep, that one was a 3-yard package. Look, the receipt. And they stuck the receipts inside the fabric. How about that? This is bought in 2009. But fabric doesn't go bad fast. Yep, 2009. And she used a coupon code on some of it. They don't even do the coupon codes anymore. So all of these should be a yard of fabric. Unless she's used some of it. And this is another yard. So I've got quite a few yards of fabric in this. And then I've got some scraps that I can use for other projects. Super, super excited. Now this last two, this has got a lot of quarter yard pieces and leftovers from a project that she did. And then it's got another yard of that same fabric, or close to it. And another blue. This is a little bit darker than the other blues, and it is another yard of fabric. So guess what, folks? I am set on my ginghams. I'm super, super excited. I'm going to show you the stack. This is just totally, totally amazing to me that I found all of this in a thrift store. Look at that. That's about 8 to 10 inches of fabric there. amazing. Simply amazing. And that was City Thrift. I had to go get my glasses, y'all, because also at City Thrift were these glass beaded chains so that I can put my glasses on, and when I take them off, I don't lose them. And there was 3 pair in this package. I paid $1.99. I got all 3 pair. And I'm going to show you. This one wasn't in the packaging, but it's pink beads. See if I can get the ends together. Isn't that pretty? And it's got the little loops on the end to put them on your face and on your glasses. And this pair is kind of a yellowy orange. So I got 3 pair. These are over $10 to buy just one. So I think I did a fantastic job, and I can change out my chain on my glasses with my outfits. And I'm going to keep my eye out in case they get any more of those. And I have their receipt here. Where is it? City Thrift. This was City Thrift. And total was $24.09. Now, I usually have a budget of about $60. And I try, and that's including going out to lunch. So I try to stay within my budget. And I'm rattling paper over here because I've got some more items I forgot to take out. We also went to our local feed store. We picked up minnows for our baby chicks. That video will be dropped tomorrow, and you will get to see them enjoying a real treat. But we went to this feed store, and I always try to pick up seed there whenever I can. And this is Clemson spineless okra. Now, I will divide this bag up, and this will be in my giveaways. We'll keep some of the seed, but I used this, and 2 years ago, I had okra over my head. They looked like trees. They were so big. So this is a really good stock of seed. They do carry heirloom seeds, and then they carry the other seeds. So I try to get the heirloom seeds whenever I can. I picked up some more Arkansas Traveler tomato seeds. I picked up 2 packages of those. I love these tomatoes. They're so good. They kind of have a pink hue to them. And then I picked up some Amish paste tomato seeds. And these are really good for making your sauces and your tomato paste and stuff like that. So didn't spend a whole lot on the seed. I think it was about $10 total, somewhere in there, because I forgot the price of all of these. That was $2.55, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, about $10 worth of seed here. So I'm always picking up seeds, y'all. This came from one of our antique malls called Back in Time. And I have been eyeballing this little doily for a long time. Isn't that beautiful, the little pinwheels in that doily? I have a project I want to do with doilies. And I've got to have enough of them to do the project. I don't know if this is going in it. This is really, really pretty, and I don't want to mess it up. I did pick up 2 more towels. These will be going into our giveaway. I got another one of the farm to table towels. And I got a farm fresh towel. And I guess I guess when he cut the label off, he cut the tag off that one. But that's okay. You can still tell it's a new towel. But isn't that cute? Farm Fresh. Paid $3.75 for these. The last time I bought them, they were $4. I found another booth that had them, and they were 25 cents cheaper. So we saved a quarter a piece. But those will go into my giveaway pile, my stockpile. And my husband picked me up this. This is a Bible journal. When I'm on my knees. And I pulled it out and I was looking at it. I don't do a lot of books and stuff, but he thought I might enjoy this because I need my devotional time. I think we all need that, especially at this day and age. But this is a brand new book. And it is gorgeously done. It's by Anita Corrine Donahue. And it was published, let me see when the publishing date is on this. 2001. So it's divided up monthly with different types of devotionals. And they used NIV and King James Version in here. Of course, I only use the King James Version, so what I will do on the NIV pages is I will actually write out the verse in King James. And it gives you a nice little prayer to pray, and you can write your thoughts in the journal. So it's a nice thing to have. It goes through 1 year. So it'll be very nice to have. And if I decide I don't want to use it, I'll be giving it away. But it was his thought, and I probably won't give it away because he wanted me to have it. So it was very nice thought of him. And that was $5 at the Back in Time antique store in Henderson, Tennessee. So I got, the doily was $7. It was 50% off, so I got it for $3.50. And of course the dish towels were $3.75 a piece, and the book was $5. We spent a total of, with taxes and all, $17. But that was with my husband. That was not a part of my $60 budget that I put myself on. He did not put me on a budget. I put myself on a budget. So now we're going to get into the Amish community. Did I share all this? Yeah, I think I did. Okay. I got all my receipts over here. We went to the Amish community and we did some horse trading. One of the friends from church had a refrigerator that didn't work any longer. A beautiful, beautiful, expensive refrigerator, and it stopped working on them. And they had a sign up at one of the Amish houses that they needed old refrigerators and freezers. So my husband loaded it on our truck. We took it out there. We asked them if they wanted it, and they wanted to pay us something for it, and we told them no. And my husband says, if you insist on it, we'll just do a trade. And so we took a box of tomatoes, and it was a 25-pound box that normally runs $15. They have the slicing tomatoes. He was trying to give us those. They were $18 a box. And we told him, no, we'll just take these. I don't mind if they've got a little blemish on them. I'm canning them anyway. So that was the trade-off for that. But if, you know, we really didn't want to do a trade, but that was what they wanted to do. So we wanted to honor them, so we did that. Get this out of my way. And I picked up a gallon of milk. And I want you to see, can y'all see the cream on top of that? The line of cream is right here, where my finger is. That is probably a quart of cream on this gallon. Now, it looks like it's not a full gallon, but it is. I promise you. It's a full gallon. I also picked up this. This is really sweet and cute, and the Amish women made this. It is a hot pad. It's probably not the best hot pad in the world, but it's very decorative and cute. That's going to be going into my giveaway box, and they sell these for $5 a piece, and they also sell the little hot pads. That's kind of hard to say, but I thought that was really cute, and it's got a little oven glove right here in the pocket. So this is sewn on a treadle sewing machine. They don't have electricity, and I think that is just absolutely cute. I hadn't seen these before. This is the only one they had out, so I snatched that up, but I'm going to try to pick up some more of these as I go, just as a little novelty kitchen item. We all need a little whimsy in our life, but these are also a prepper item because you always need a hot pad of some sort. And we picked up some of their canned goods. Okay. I picked up another jar of their peach jam. They sell these for $4 a pint. I probably couldn't make it for that. We didn't get any peaches this year. Peaches were really, really high. I couldn't get over the price of peaches. And then we picked up another pint of their apple butter. And then they had some peach preserves. And I love preserves. The difference between a jam and a preserve, I'm not really sure, but I think there's more fruit in the preserves. So, if you look at the difference in the jar, this has peaches in it, but they're kind of crushed. This actually has chunks of the fruit. $4 a pint. So we're going to add that to our pantry, and I'm going to get them labeled and put on my pantry shelf. So really, really excited about that. I try to support them any way we can, and we're getting items that we can actually use. And of course, I'm drinking the raw milk because it helps me with the saliva, and it's got so many more nutrients and probiotics in it than the pasteurized milk. They kill it in pasteurization, and it's not as healthy for you as drinking the raw milk. Remember, I'm going back as organic as I possibly can. We picked up some of these. And I love reading the ingredients on these packages that come from the Mennonites and the Amish community. These are old-fashioned pot pie squares. You can use them in your chicken and dumplings, but they're just really, really good. They're all natural. And the ingredients: extra fancy durum wheat flour, whole eggs, water, contains egg and wheat. And it's made in Ohio. Mrs. Miller's. So we're going to try these out. These were $5. I think they were $5.49 a piece. $5.24 a piece for a bag. And that's a 1 pound bag. So that'll last us for a little while. I've got a whole chicken in the refrigerator that is defrosting, and we're going to have some chicken and maybe some dumplings with that, and I'll try them out at that time. I think that would be really good in chicken noodle soup. That's what I'm thinking. And we picked up some more fresh whole oregano. And these were $1 a piece. It's $12.52 a pound. And each of these are 0.080 a pound. Oregano is your super, super medicinal antibiotic herb. You want to have this in your pantry. This is a prepper item. But not only that, we use this with our chickens. It helps them to lay. And I use it in cooking all the time. We love our oregano. And then we picked up some ground rosemary. We picked up 2 containers of it. One was $1.22 and one was $1.27. This is $9.06 a pound. This one is 0.140 pounds. And this one is 0.135 pounds. So they're almost identical in size. These get transferred over to glass jars, and a bay leaf goes in the top of the jar or an oxygen absorber. Either one will work. It helps it to keep it fresh, and it helps to keep the bugs out. So that's why we could get them out of these containers. These are prepper items, folks. You cannot have enough spice on hand. If you get down to eating rice and beans every day, you're going to get bored with your food. But if you have plenty of spices and herbs on hand, you can change the flavor of those beans and rice every single day, and you will not get bored with it. Plus, these herbs, many of them are medicinal. They have medicinal qualities to them, so you want to get as much as you possibly can in your pantry. I prefer going to the Mennonite store and buying all our herbs. I do not trust McCormick's brand. I do not trust store brands for not having other ingredients in it that may or may not even be on the label. And we know that these are not genetically altered in any way. And we spent a whopping, and he picked up a jar of pickled eggs. He gifted that to a friend. And it was $8.26. So we spent a whopping $24.23. That's with my husband, y'all. I did not spend my whole $50 or my whole $60 this week. I had some money left over, so I was really proud of that. And that's all I have for you today. Y'all be on the lookout tomorrow, because we're going to be outside with the ducks, and they're going to be getting a minnow treat. Everybody be blessed.